AI, machine learning, human factors is really taking place in implants. Before it was set and forget, and the patient was just a patient. Now the patient's a consumer, and the medical companies are starting to realize that. So they're treating the patient in a consumer way, and they have much more say, which basically prompts innovation. Because when you're a patient, you sort of go along with what the medical industry says. When you're a consumer, you want the best for yourself, and you start asking questions. And that's where I've seen the biggest change now, is people asking questions and wanting more. The biggest thing is ease of use, because everything's becoming a lot easier. Apps, you name it. Patients, consumers want to use one that's easy to use, and they don't feel like it's a medical device. I think 10 to 15 years from now, we'll see a totally different landscape. It's a tremendous opportunity for the medical devices and the patients. There'll be closed loop systems, there'll be implants talking to each other, there'll be direct to organ type of care, a lot of data coming out. There'll be so much going into the body compared to what it is today. It's really, we're at the cusp of a great innovation leap. The landscape, the territory of the inner body is wide open. It's a tremendous capability that we can bring to medical devices. An implant has to show actionable data. And when actionable data can come from an implant that they could actually use, then people will start paying for it. The insurance companies and governments will pay for that. Once payment comes in, then innovation will quickly follow, because nobody will innovate if not going to get paid for it. So the key is to show that it's actionable, the information is valid, and can be used. Once that happens, there'll be a floodgate will open. The opportunities are enormous. Innovations, I feel, is being halted because of payment right now. And I can see why. I mean, nobody wants to pay for something that it doesn't work, is not trusted. But once you gain the trust and once you start getting validated, then it's just going to be a tremendous place to innovate. And that's a fine line of a medical device versus over-the-counter device. That line's getting blurred because of the technology is creating that line. And as the technology gets better, people get more trusted and get validated. Therefore, there's a lot of money in consumer that will come into the medical industry, and that money will help basically fund the innovation in this area. The next 10 to 15 years will be critical for the innovation in this area. One of the players that I feel the market that will come into medical will be the automotive industry. People look at automotive industry as just something they drive around in, but under the hood is a tremendous capability and innovation that we don't even know about. Every car is a closed loop system. The sensors, the devices that are in there have all been validated and regulated, and that technology is here today. And I do believe that's going to come into the medical industry rather quickly, because they'll see an area where their expertise can migrate into this area. I think they'll have to. I think there's once one company starts doing it, others will quickly follow. But I do see that there could be new players in this market. I know the big multinationals will always be there, but they're very risk averse. And to basically go into where no man has gone before type of stuff, it's going to require bold, risky thinking. And I think there's going to be a convergence of people that are used to risk, maybe pharma, and the way they develop drugs. They're used to having risk. The automobile companies, of course. I think Silicon Valley and venture capital will jump into this. I see we're at a place right now that back in the late 70s with Steve Jobs and Bill Gates were, and IBM and the big companies told them that nobody would have a computer in every single house. And if Steve Jobs and Gates believe that, what would we have today? But to now we have 3 or 4 computers in every house. The average person is probably walking down the street with 3 or 4 on them: a smartwatch, a Fitbit, an iPhone, and then they have a backpack with a computer in it. So times have changed, and I think we're at the point now where we're about to jump off to that area that there'll be new players coming into this market that see innovation and are not risk averse. They've got the wherewithal to do it, and the means to do it, the means. The hospital as we see it today will be changing also. People will not be going to a doctor's office on a regular basis. They'll be not going to an ER or other place. It'll be done either online or at home. Where an Amazon type of company will be delivering things to you. That day, same day delivery. It's amazing. They actually have the delivery network to deliver and to accept results very quickly. And that's what's important. I think that in the future, the Medtronic's customer will not be the doctor or the patient. It's going to be the healthcare deliverer. Maybe they will sell to like an Amazon, who's delivering all this information, all the capabilities. So instead of trying to get to the doctor or the patient, they're actually trying to get delivery to a delivery service. And that's what I see it going. Time will tell if I'm right or not, but that's my vision. I can't see it staying the way it is. There's too much technology happening to keep things in the brick and mortar situation that we are right now.